Hello, everyone. Hello, my name is Mercy, and I have a side channel, Filipina with Attitude. Welcome again to our Filipinas series. So we're going to meet another Filipina, and the reason of it is all that we had this series is to introduce and promote my kababayan. It's my fellow Filipina. They're awesome, right? So, and they're all unique. So as if you can see in our series, I have this series all the as you observe, they're all different. So today we're going to meet. Hello, Darren, welcome, and Michael. Hello, welcome everyone. So today we're gonna meet another girl. We got to know her, so be prepared of your questions. Know her more about more her personality. All right, let's go ahead and meet our Philippines. Uh, let's welcome Otelia. Hello, Otelia.
Hello po. Hi, hello everyone.
Hello, Otelia. How are you today?
I am feeling good. I had a good sleep, and at the
Good to
same time, I feel anxious today.
Why is that?
It's my first time.
First, yes, it's good. It's always good to have first time, right? In
Yes.
everything. A new adventure. Say hi to Michael and Darren.
Hi, Michael
Hi-
and Darrell.
Hello, Ricky. How are
Hi,
you?
Ricky.
Yes. All right, Otelia. Tell us about yourself. Introduce.
Okay, my name is Otelia Ann Chin, and you can call me Ann. I live in Iloilo City, Philippines, and I am 34 years old. I work in a hospital as an X-ray technologist for almost 11 years.
X-ray technologies. Uh,
Yes.
uh, did you like your job, Natalia?
Yes,
How
I
many
like my job very
how
much.
how uh, how many hours do you spend in the hospital a
Um,
day?
I usually our schedule for work is on a 24-hour shift, but we get 3 days off for ourselves and then repeat again 24 hours and then 3 days off. Yes, Iloilo is a beautiful city and it's called City of Love because they say Ilonggas are very sweet.
How they talk to, right?
How they
Yeah.
talk and how they, I don't know, but they say that Ilonggas are really sweet.
All right. Hello, Terry. That's Terry.
Hello.
Don't be nervous. Relax. It's-
Yes.
We're here to get to know you. All right. Otelia, you said you are 34 years old, right?
Yes. And I forgot. I am a single mom of a teenage son, 17. He's 17 now.
Wow, 17 years old. Uh, so how long have you had a relationship?
Um, my last relationship was in 2016, and after that, no relationship.
Oh, so you stopped.
Yes, I stopped. It's my choice.
Thank you, David and Mercy Whipple, the couple. They are Filipina and American couple. This is the Canadian couple. Very soon to have a Philippines. All right. Uh, what have you have a 17 years old and it was 6 years ago since you had your last relationship, right? Did you stop for long? What can you tell us like a summary of what happened in your past relationship?
Oh, the father of my son. Well, that was I was 17 when I got pregnant. When he learned that I got pregnant, he got cold feet, told my family and myself that he's not ready for this thing and says he's too young. So my family decided that okay, if you don't want to take charge of this child, we will. It's how do you say? It's a very hard decision because you love someone and then suddenly he just decided to just leave you. But my parents and my brothers, they say, we will help you recover, help you at all. And then when my son was 1 year old, I fell in love with my neighbor. But our relationship is like on and off, on and off. So we were together for 7 years, I think. And then he got another girl pregnant. So we decided to separate ways. And then, fast forward, I had a relationship on 2014, and we 2 years. My last relationship, we had 2 years. He's a Filipino and he's an OFW, but uh, he every time we talk about, I don't see that I am included in his future plans, and everything that in his decision, he always asks his mom first. So I'm thinking that if this is the guy that I'm going to marry, what if we have some things to decide? He will ask first his mom. So I told him that, and he said, okay, if that's your decision, I respect it. We don't have communication after that.
Ah, that's and you had a relationship with them for 2 years. It's like you're very patiently that stayed with the relationship for 2 years. Maybe, hopefully, he will change.
Hopefully.
Maybe Mama's boy not good.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Not
I,
really
I,
good.
yes, it is not, especially uh, if the son already have a girlfriend. But we don't know, right? I'm a son of four kids, so four boys. So hopefully I'm not that I
I just
mama's
hate it
boy.
that when he comes home, because we are in a long distance relationship, right? So every time he comes home, I would like beg him to visit me and my family here, but um, to him it's like an obligatory that, oh, you come here, meet my family. So I was like, I'm thinking like, so if I am going to live with him, uh I will beg him to like, come on, let's go home to my family, visit them. So I don't like really like it. I have a very close ties with my family, but on my personal life, I don't usually like tell them all. I only like ask them for, oh, this is what happening, what should I do? But my family always say, it's your decision. We will
Wow.
always respect that decision. Except if it's a very bad decision. So they will like tell me like, oh, stop. It's a bad decision. You need to do this. But still, I am the one who still has the last say on that decision. So
Your
that's
parents.
why I also like, broke up with him because of that. And
I'm
his family for those 3 years, I have noticed that his family is like never interested on meeting my son. Like I never heard of them say that when you come visit us here, will you bring your son? I don't hear them from them that they ask my son to come with me.
That's not right. But Otelia, you did, by those type of mistakes that you had, you still being strong,
Yes,
working for 11 years, still hoping for, having somebody to be to love, and that's why you're here, to tell the world, I made a mistake, but I'm here. I'm a faithful, loving woman, right? Yeah.
definitely.
So that's all right, Talia. And thank you for sharing your love story. It's kind
Yes.
of like watching a movie from, but yours for real. Hello, FTG. FTG is a Filipino course. FTG, Filipino American. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the Filipinas here that supported Atelia's uh, show. Today we're going to get to know her more. So as of now, we're still learning about her love story. I say her love story. The three uh, three struggles of her life, but she still went strong. She's still strong right now. Still uh, open to tell her story, her side of the story. All right, yeah, you told us that you are very close to your family. Your family supported you in the decision. You're the last that will decide for your life. Right? But they're there to
Yes, always. Even when I get pregnant, well, initially my mom is the one who get really mad upon knowing that I get pregnant because I was too young and he the typical Filipina mom. Yes, the typical Filipina mom. My dad is very very supportive. I never heard him say bad words to me, or he I didn't even hear him say like uh, it's your fault you got pregnant. He's the one who supported me even when I'm with the vomiting stage when you're pregnant.
yes.
He's the one rubbing my back, saying it's gonna be all right, like that. And then my brother and my sisters, they they were the ones. If without them, maybe wouldn't be like uh, in this place today. And they accepted my son like a really it's a big thing. They never let my son feel that, oh, you don't have a father, you are different. So my son grow up like I have this kind of family, so I am happy.
That's how family does. Right? At first, when you made a mistake, you got pregnant, and then after that, when you had the baby, it's their favorite. It's their favorite.
Yes,
They'll forget everything, right?
it's true. Because my mom, when he saw my baby for the first time, he, he totally forget about me. Like,
That's the favorite.
yeah, because I'm the youngest in four, so being the youngest, you get all the things, right? Like, you want this, they will give it to you. So when my son came, they suddenly ignored me. Like, whenever my brother sends a box from UK, all those things are for my son, and nothing for me already. So it's funny.
Yes. I'm sorry that everyone. This is just the past. Just like
Yes, yes.
yeah, it's the past. It's just when you tell your story, freshen up, right? It's fresh again, but you went through that, right?
Yes.
All right. The next, yes, there is a background sound, Terry. There's a background sound, but we can't help it. Uh, it's her brother, right? The older brother was having a music downstairs, right?
Yes. I already texted them, but I don't know.
Say, oh, your brother in the UK and sing.
Yeah, he's living there for 15, 20 years, but he's a dual citizen. He's a nurse.
All right. Next. So you're four, you have
Uh,
three siblings,
for
right?
yes, two older brothers and one elder sister. Then I'm the youngest. My second brother died last year. Yes, it's okay. But we are happy that he finally get to rest because in his almost 1 year of battle with the CKD, he's having really a hard time.
What is it?
Oh, it's a kidney disease, dialysis. He's on dialysis.
Remember, everyone, you can ask your questions section of the topic. So, ask Filipina is really fun. Yes, or the further. What that told us in the program. All right. Uh, what do you like doing in day off? What are your hobbies?
Usually I'm a stay at home woman. On my day offs, I take care of my niece. Oh, thank you. I take care of my niece because my sister is a doctor. Sometimes she works on call, so I try to stay at home. And then I do some errands for my older brother. And my older brother calls me uh, an old maid because I love to stay at home, do cleaning, cooking. I cook a little, but not that a perfect cook, and doing everything around the house. So mostly I'm at home watching Netflix or reading books.
So, it could be that's not a question. That's not a question. All right. My next one is so you like doing chores in the house, brothers and sisters. Do you like to sing?
Do you like to what?
Sing?
Only in showers. I love to sing, but it seems that the singing doesn't like me at all.
For the baby?
Oh, I work in a hospital. I am an X-ray technologist for almost 11 years.
Uh, what accomplishment are you most proud of? Any accomplishment, little or big?
Uh, Come again.
What- Let me hear you. Can you ask me?
I can hear you, but not that clear.
Everyone in the comment section can agree. I want to make sure that I encourage
It's you talk like a robot.
really
Yes.
it's not second.
Hello. How about now?
Oh, much better.
All right. Okay. Tech, you can see right through me. Hey, JJ, Ina Lee, hello, hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone. Okay. All right. So let's talk about let's talk about what do you like in a guy.
Um, I am not a hard to please kind of woman. First, I like a guy that will accept my son first. That's the my biggest uh, goal. Then I want him to be funny, supportive in every decisions that I make, and reliable and honest. I'm not looking for a perfect guy because nobody is perfect. It's like we are always working towards progressing ourselves. So that's my kind of guy, or maybe a kind of guy like my dad.
What
My
type kind of guy
my
is your dad?
my my dad, mm, he always provides for us, not just money, or always there for us. Even though he's busy, he always makes time for us, especially on our special occasions, birthday, graduations, debuts, like that thing. And whenever you have problems, you can like talk to him about everything, and he will never judge you like, oh, you're like this, so that happened to you. Never. And he always says to us that whenever you have problem, pray, it helps. So growing up with him, because I'm close to my dad, growing up with him, it's like, oh, if I'm going to have a husband someday, I like him to be my dad. Not really like my dad, but a near thing with
You're
my
close
dad.
to
Yes, close to my dad.
does he need to look like your dad too?
No.
Let's talk about physical. What are you attracted in a guy? Like me, I like a guy with eyeglasses. Like, whoa, looks smart, nerdy. How about you? What do you like in a guy? It's just a
Mm,
bonus. I know you don't prefer anything, in physical term. You like the personality and how they take care of the lady. But like right now, what attracts you? Like, just first attraction.
a tattoo.
Huh?
A tattoo. But not
Tattoo.
the, yes, not the, like the whole body is covered with tattoo. It's like
Just
if you
in
have
here.
Yes, if you have a tattoo, it's like, oh, he's cute.
That's good.
And a little bit of a beard.
Beard. A bearded
Yes.
guy. Wow. Looks like
Not
you.
too much, just a little.
Our culture here in the Philippines, it's not, the tattoo, having a tattoo is not really, they judge you that you're
Yes.
not a decent guy or a lady, right?
Or
But in
you
other
do,
country, it's,
it's
yeah,
normal.
it, it's so normal. Like, hey, that's your body. You can do that stuff. So yeah. So at least you are an open-minded lady that tattoo is an attractive physical, it's an art, right? You
Grow,
like art.
growing growing up, I think that when you have a tattoo, you are always from a prison because
That's
Filipino
true.
culture, when you watch a movie and you're in a prison, you go out with a tattoo, and it's always the eagle tattoo.
Right, right. Is that what it is? I haven't watched that movie. I mean, that tattoo Philippine version
Yes,
movie. Really? It's good. Or they just that's their first art. Y- Like, oh, I have nothing to do here. I'll just
and then in
I used
Filipino culture, I remember when I was young, I ride a jeepney and I saw this guy. He has this tattoo in this, and I automatically like move a bit
because
because we thought like, oh, he may grab my bag like that. Not,
age
I don't like Post Malone, to be honest. I don't like
uh,
his tattoo.
too much. You think it's too much.
Yes,
All right. That's good. But at least, not a lot of women here in the Philippines does tattoo. There's only like a number of women that does that, right? Because, um, the parents would like, what did you just did,
I have a
right?
tattoo. I have one.
What did your mom or dad said anything when they saw it?
No, it was my mom died 11 years ago. So it's
I'm
just like
sorry to hear that.
my dad saw this. He never said anything, and I tell my dad brother. I said, he asked me, "Is that a tattoo?" Because he also has a tattoo. I said, "No, it's just a henna." and
You
then
lied,
and
huh?
Yes, and then my brother said, "I don't believe you." And I said, "Yes, it's a tattoo." And then my dad says, "Well, I can't do
It's just,
anything about it. It's already there." So when he said he approved this, I added another one at the back of my neck, and he was like, "Oh no."
oh no, why did you do that? Why did I agree to it, huh? That's good. At least dad is open-minded, like or he don't doesn't have any choice anymore because you
Yes,
put it
I
there.
already have. Oh, my dad is still the old school Filipino guy. Like, no, he doesn't like, if you want to court my daughter, you have to come here, do the singing. But he doesn't
Nothing like that.
accept the living that when you are with a relationship with your daughter, the guy would come to your house and they would sleep together. Hi Ken, how are you? Like that thing, my dad never approves that. If
Yes.
you want to like visit his daughter, and if you want to sleep, you sleep in another room. He's that kind
It's
of
like
thing.
it's a
The
conservative one.
Yes, yes.
All right. Joe had this question. Said if you lied about that, what else did you lie about?
Oh, just that, because I know my dad would never approve the tattoo thing.
Did you ever had a relationship with a guy with no personal hygiene, Otelia?
No, I haven't.
Would is that considered if the guy doesn't take a shower every day, or it's
Uh,
a deal breaker,
I think it is a bit of a deal breaker for me.
especially in the jeepney, right? Like, and then put in
Yes,
this
you can't do this thing when they do that in the jeepney, but you all you can do is just like don't breathe,
spray.
don't breathe.
The that's or spray. You have a spray. Like, thank me later.
I think it's okay if you, because there are some Filipinos too that don't take a bath every day. But it's okay for me if you like don't take a bath every day, but you have to take a shower.
You have to take a shower, huh? Take a shower, the little bucket tabo, and that's it.
Yes,
Is that considered a shower for you? Just
as
to
long
wake
as he
herself up.
as long as he uses the soap, it's okay.
Leave the soap there, huh? Don't rinse. All right. What is your religion, Adelia?
I was born and raised a Roman Catholic. Although I don't go to church this much often, but I was born and raised a Roman Catholic.
Means hello, everyone.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, there's a question here. How can I contact Otelia? Otelia have information under the description box. So again, it's under the description on this live stream. If you want to get to know her more. Okay, who is your hero? Do you have any heroes? A famous celebrity? Something the famous celebrity said, or one of the family. Do you have any heroes in life, Otelia? Someone you look up to?
My dad?
Did your dad say that it's unforgettable or something that's like my dad always say this one.
Oh, yes. When I got pregnant, he he just said one thing to me. Get up, prove them wrong, and never do it again. So it
Wow.
stick on my mind like, okay, I will do this because my my brother offered me to. Do you want to continue your? Oh my God, I'm crying. Do you want to continue your school? And I said, yes, I would very much like to continue it. But my mom is a bit of hesitant, telling my brother that, oh, he will do it again. He will fall in love again and he will get pregnant again. My dad stepped up, said to my mom, no, I believe in her. She learned her lesson well, and I know that she will never do it again. So
Yeah,
it kind of stick in my mind that I will never let my dad or my family how do you say dismayed or regret
disappoint.
their decision. They would get them disappointed. So I really remember that word from my dad. Even though he told us to all my brothers and sister too, but that words really stick on my mind. Like even though I did this kind of thing, my dad still believe in me,
That's
and
wonderful.
it's like I would never hurt him again.
And then you graduate, right?
Yes, I graduated, took the board exam, and I passed. And
That's
it was
wonderful.
the first thing that I saw my dad cry. I never
Ah,
saw him cry when I got pregnant, but I saw him cry when I passed the board exam.
it's good. Yeah, he's proud of you. You know, you got
Yes,
your mistakes and some of your mistakes, and he's disappointed, but you made him proud more of passing the board exam. Yeah. How many years is the field? 4 years, right?
4 years, and then you get the board exam.
Cool. Yes. Awesome. I'm sorry we made you cry, Otelia. We don't mean to.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's just recalling the past, right? But here it is, you graduate, you prove them that, you prove them wrong and graduate and pass the board exam. That's awesome experience. And another question for you, Otelia, is what is your prayer or your hope for yourself in the next 5 years?
Um, I think my greatest prayer is to see my son finish his school, and I would like to see myself settle down, um, have a happy married life someday, and see my son achieve all his dreams and goals in life. Just a simple prayer, but I pray for it every day.
That's wonderful. And your son is 17, yeah? Right?
Yes, yes,
He's
he is.
17. He's in college.
He's
No,
in 11th grade now.
11th
Supposed to
grade.
be it's in college, but we have this K to 12 program in the Philippines right now.
Yeah, extended. It extended years to stay longer in school. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, it's 5 years. Probably graduate in college and you're gonna have uh, you're married. Do you want to get married,
Yes, of
Atelia?
course. Yes, of course.
That's one of your prayer, right? Second
Yes.
prayer after your son's finish his
Graduation.
school. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, let's talk about your living. You live in the city right now, right?
Yes, yes.
If you have any preference, would you like to live in the province or the city, busy city? If you have a
Um,
choice.
well, it depends on the situation because I am working and my work is in the city. So maybe I choose the city, but my dad still lives in the province. We have there our ancestral home, and
Wow.
we go home or visit him as much as possible. We always spend Christmas, New Year's with him. It's a must.
It's like a
Ex-
reunion, huh?
yes,
All right. Okay, so what's something you love about our culture, Otelia?
something I
Philippine
love
culture.
Filipino culture is the close family ties. Like, even though you don't have many friends, but if you have your family, it's like winning a jackpot. Most Filipinos are have close family ties, and it's the one thing I love. And one thing I love Filipino culture is no matter what the problem is, they always get up and get on with their life. It's like, oh, I fall down. I don't need to do anything about it. It's like, yes, I will get up and I will do more to improve myself.
Awesome. How about what's something look how about something that you do not like you don't appreciate in our culture?
Oh, uh, the the bahala na culture. It's like whatever it is, it is. Uh, I don't believe that um, you don't have to work for yourself. That Filipino culture is always like God will make a way. Yes, God will make a way, but if you don't do anything about it, there nothing will happen to you.
And if I need an X-ray, can I get a discount?
Free of charge.
Free of charge. Don't say that. He might go there. He's planning to come here in the Philippines and say, "Hey,
Well, I always do that, especially when we have very poor patient. I tend to help them. I don't let them pay because they already have a hard time getting to the hospital for checkups. And then they have these laboratories and everything. And then I, because our patients, because I work in like a provincial hospital and patients there are very poor. They are very honest with you, like, this is all the money I have and I have to do
oh,
this x-ray. And I say to them, just don't tell them that I didn't let you pay. It's a help for you. And it's very good because when they come back, they give you lots of food. Like they give you bananas. This is as showing, oh, thank you very much for what you have done. I saved that money. I went home, buy the medicine. So it's very heartwarming
comforting."
that
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes, they do that. And then you will think that that is only their payment. On the next day that they will come back to hospital, they bring you the live chicken. They were like, "This is I'm very very thankful for you," and I was like, "Oh, it's okay, don't bother anymore because it's just like I have."
It's the least they can do, right? Like
Yes,
since they have maybe they have their chicken, they take care of the chickens, or
but
they raise.
sometimes I don't accept them um because they can use that chicken as their food. I know they have difficulties meeting their needs, and then I usually tell them that I am thankful, but I don't want to accept that because you really need that, um, and I don't really need that. It's like I can buy that, but you need that. So if you don't have food, you can just kill the chicken and eat it. And they will always say, "No, I insist." And I tell them, "I insist too." So they will like smile, go home, and then. But I am I like them, the poor ones, because they always remember you, even though
Of
you
course,
don't
yes.
remember them. When you ride in a jeepney, they will like say to you, "Hi, I'm the one that you did the X-ray for free." And I was like, "Oh, but I don't remember you at all." It's like that in my mind. It's just so I just find them so loving sometimes.
Yes. It's doing good to others pleases the heart, right?
Yes.
Yes. Hello, Maureen and Ken Vlog. They're
Hello.
Filipino American couple as well. Hello, welcome everyone. I said, I love chicken but boneless only. I was mauled by a chicken once.
We have that kind of chicken too when I was young. And my mom would ask me to, "Can you please bring me this in the kitchen?" And that chicken was always waiting for me. So whenever I pass by, I always bring a broomstick and like do this to the chicken so that I can pass by. And my mom would say, "Don't do that." I said, but the chicken is
Wants to.
always waiting for me. Like he wants to eat me.
At,
And my mom would always laugh.
that's cool. All right. My next question for you, Otelia, is there anything that you would change about yourself if you could? Is there any changes that you would like to change in your life?
I don't think so because um, all those things that happened to me made me stronger, made me realize a lot of things, and it made me who I am today. So I don't think that I need to change something about myself. Maybe need to do some improvements, but not to change something
Change
about me.
anything? Makes you stronger, right? All right. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you like to go,
Oh,
Celia?
I'd
And why
really like
there?
to visit my brother. Um,
In UK?
maybe yes, in UK. Uh, just visit, but I really, really like to go to New York, take a picture there, and just it's a dream come true. I can go back to Philippines now.
Just to take a picture.
Yes,
Awesome. All right. New York or UK, right?
yes.
That's good. Okay, so about your pet peeves. What makes you angry? Like other people get angry about when they saw somebody throw littering. That makes them angry right away. How about you, Atalia? What makes you angry?
Uh, I not that really angry, but just disappointed. I don't get really angry that much because I, I, d- I don't usually get mad. But it's a big no for me if you spit. I
Spit.
really hate that.
I'm
You
sorry.
know
Say
that
that again.
the Filipino culture, like just standing and then like that,
Spit.
just spit. I really hate that. It's like when I see you, that it's like
Spit. All right. He said, "You are mistaken. There are things that will always kill you, like Marines. You won't ever get stronger if you mess with Marines." All right. Okay, so the one that makes you angry is if somebody spit, like like when you're standing beside him, you spit in front
like that.
of you, something like
It's
that.
like I have to move like very far from you.
Yeah, there are people that don't like gossiper, the marites. There are people that it's a unique way that you don't like those type of people, the way they
Well,
spit in
I'm
front of
used to people being gossiper in our workplace, so
you're
I
used to.
don't. Yes, it's just that I know myself. So if you talk about me behind my back, I don't care because I know what I'm doing and I know myself.
That's awesome. Yes, that's good. All right. My next question is, what is your biggest fear in life?
My biggest fear. Um,
What scares you when just a thought of it scares you?
my dad leaving us, and then I am not scared of dying, but I am scared that I will die not seeing my son successful. It's like I can't leave him if he is not yet successful, if he has not yet reached his goal. It's like I'm not ready yet, but I am not scared to die. And just the thought of my dad died, it gets me scared at all because when it happened to me when my mom died, I really had a hard time because my son stays with them, and when my mom died, it's really a hard time because my mom is the one who takes care of my son. So I had really a hard time adjusting. Like I am working on the other side, and now that my mom is not here, I just can't leave my son with my dad. So we really adjusted, like when I get my son from my dad, so that my son lives with me on our workplace. It's like very difficult because I am the only one there, and my son adjusted well to our schedule because I would wake up very early, prepare him food, and then get him to his school, and then go back to our house, prepare myself for work. And then on lunchtime, I would go back to school and bring my son his lunch and then go back to my work again. And then after his class in the afternoon, I would fetch him again and then go back with him back to the work. So it's kind of hard, but I enjoyed it a lot. Do
Makes
you
you keep
get?
busy. Do you get tampo, Anne?
Yes, I do get tampo, especially if you forget or if someone forgets special occasions. It's
We
not
like,
that it's not that in every occasion, special occasion, you have to give me flowers, chocolates. It's just that I want just I want to know if he remembers it, something like that. Like, oh, it's your birthday, happy birthday. I don't expect gifts. I'm not used of receiving gifts. It's just that thought that you remember it makes me happy already.
yeah, it's the thought that counts, right?
Yes, really.
Oh, all right. My next one is, what are 5 words you would use to describe yourself? No,
Hmm, five
5 words.
words: strong, independent, chubby, um, sweet, and thoughtful.
There you go, the 5 words. All right. How about your friends? What do they think your best quality? If you have this one friend, what does she always say to you? Like, oh, you're always like this.
Oh, they always say to me that I am talkative and very la like they can say everything to me that I don't judge them. Like I have a friend, a gay friend now that always gets drunk. I tell him too that it's not good, but it's still his decision. But he says to me that you are always like smiling, and every time we talk about there's always a good side. And then when we talk problems, I get serious and I try to help him as much as I can be. So I mean, a lot of my friends say that they don't see me like pouting. They always see me like smiling.
Yes.
And I don't have girlfriends. I'm more of the boyfriends.
Whoa. Boyfriends, like hang out with boyfriends, guy friends, right?
Yes, I don't have many girl
Uh,
friends.
there's no there's no girl in the, I mean, ladies in your field in the hospital. Is that what it is? Or
Oh,
you
there
prefer
is.
guy because they are not drama, I mean,
I
than
prefer
girl.
guy. I prefer guys since I was in high school. Since I was elementary, most of my friends are guys. Oh, have hobbies or things she does for fun.
Yeah, do you have any things that you like? Aside, I think I remember you said that you like doing chores, right? And
Yes,
helping. your brother and sisters? Is there
Um,
anything that you you like dancing, you like watching movies, or you like
I watch movies a lot, and I prefer to read books sometimes. And then when my sister is not working, we usually hang out, and it's always like our fun things to do is like eating. We always love to check out this new place and eat.
yes,
It's
awesome.
and sometimes we go to beach, but I don't swim. I just love to go to the beach.
So the FWA said
Philip,
Filipino chubby, not American chubby, because I don't think you are chubby, Otelia. Yeah, they don't think you are. Here, our culture said, "Hey, you're getting fat," right? They always say that, even though it's just you. Like, man, this is not fat. Hope they see other people fat, but it's their first greeting. Like I don't like that type of up. Like, since you don't have anything to say, you just say like that. Like, oh, you're getting fat. Oh, you gain weight. Like, what the man, come on, just say I'm beautiful, like good things, right? But
yes,
most people here tend to say something that is not, like good to say, right?
yes.
Do you think of yourself as a tomboy?
No, I don't think so.
He said, I'm very insecure. I didn't like other guys looking at my goats. What do you mean goats? Meaning, like, but you are not in a relationship, right?
Yes,
So hanging out with guys is not that bad unless you have somebody that that you call boyfriend, right? So it's
yes,
just I mean acquaintances, right?
yes. Oh, most of my guy friends are married or in a relationship, and I most of them I know their wife, so they don't really have a hard time like trusting their husband or boyfriends coming with me.
Yes, that's true. It's just acquaintance, right? Like, oh
Yes,
yeah, let's get out, go out. But 4, 5, it's group of people. We call it
yes,
barkada here, right?
yes.
We call it
Barkada.
barkada. Yeah, that all of us, same, same field, same that place that we hang out with, and we happen to like to eat food, right? We happen
Yes.
to like to venture
Food is
food
life.
trip. Yeah, we call it
Food is
food
life.
trip, right? Yeah. So, interesting question, Terry. So, Anne, you have been single for a while. What changed in your life to now look for a partner?
I think I'm ready to have one.
Your heart was broken. Now it's already complete and ready to love
Yes,
again, right?
because I stayed single for so long. It's my choice, and I really had what heart to heart talk with myself. You have to fix yourself first.
Yeah.
So
And 6 years enough, right? 6 years is
yes,
enough to mend a broken heart and ready to.
I mean it's so funny because in all those 6 years, no one really approached her to say, "Oh, I like you. Do you want to go out on a date?" And
No.
it's like God really gave me that time to fix myself.
Yes. I think what it is also, Otelia, is sometimes they feel the vibe that you are not ready, even though they think you're attractive and stuff. But they think that you're not ready to love again, or you have this wall,
Yes, I
invisible wall, that you're not that approachable. They might be the rejection is serious for the guy. So but if you're
and
like,
and sometimes when a guy asks me like, "Are you single?" I tell them, this is on Filipino guys, and I tell them, "Yes, I am single, but I have a son." They like, "Whoa, I don't
whoa,
need." No, no,
okay,
no,
let's
no
go,
deal with.
let's go, let's go. Run,
They
run, run. It's
yes,
culture, right?
because they think that when you have a girlfriend with a son, automatically you have to pay for that also for the child. And I tell them, no, I'm not after your money. I can take good care of my son myself. It's a plus if you help me with my son. But I don't need your help. Like if you are having a problem with that, you can talk to me. But whenever I say I have a son, and they like, okay, I will get back to you, but they don't text me anymore, and it's okay. I don't mind at all. It's just that I'm just being honest with you that I have the son. So it's up to you how you take that.
Yes, it's our culture here too, Otelia, that once you're single mom, you're out of the market.
Yes.
Because a guy, once a guy, a single guy, uh is not married, always had to, like, if you married a Filipino guy, you married the family and the whole relatives, right? It's not just the guy, it's the whole, uh
Family.
yeah, whole family, whole relatives. So I don't think, it's but it's just a culture, I mean, here. But if a foreigner or other, they don't mind that. It's like, hey, yeah, I have a kid too. So yeah, let's decide to love each other and go for the future together and talk about it, right? So, and that's only our culture here. So
Yes.
times are hard for single moms there. That's so true. It's hard. Yes, it's very hard to not, no child support too, right? There's no child support in the Philippines.
Yes, but I prefer not to have a child support because um all I mean that is all, it only works for me, but Filipina with the child always ask for support from the father. But for me it's fine because it, it keeps my life um happy. Like I don't have to,
No stress.
no stress. Yes, because uh, I I am kind of happy also with the father of my son because he really uh, stood up for his promise that he would never bother us. Like
Wow.
yes, my dad talked to him like, what if you saw my daughter being successful, has work, uh, and will you decide to
Come
come
back.
back to her like that? And he said no, no. He's like, I don't want to do anything with her anymore. And
Wow.
I was like, oh, at first I was kind of mad, disappointed, but realizing it, I was kind of happy because I never get to deal with like he would disturb my son, or but I honestly told my son this: if someday you would like to search for your father, I will not get mad. It's your right to do it, but I will not interfere. And well, if you find him, just tell me. And my son kind of like said, it's okay, mom, if I don't find him or whatever. I'm happy with
If a
you.
guy, Yeah, if a
Single
guy
in
is single in the Philippines with kids, is it the same with women are seeking a husband? I don't think so, right?
yes,
What do you think, Otelia? Is it the same treatment? Because if a girl had, is it, if you are named a single mom, you're out of the market already. You have to you have to be, the competitive of selling yourself. You're out already. The bus already passed you. But about the single guy, as long as he's good looking,
yes. Filipino culture. It's
it
okay.
don't matter. Yeah, as long
Yes.
as you're good looking, you have 7 kids. Come on, you're so welcome. I'm gonna accept you, right?
But if you're a woman here in the Philippines and you have like 4 or 5 kids, it's like I have so many, so many mouth to feed.
Yes, yes. It's they think ahead, and it's that's why Bam and I tried to tell Filipinas, don't say you're single mom. Single mom is just situation. It's your situation. It's not
Yes,
It's not you. You build yourself up. You're awesome. You're wonderful. It's just your experience along the way. When you find that husband of yours, your kid will leave and have a family on his own or her
yes,
own. So it really doesn't, you shouldn't, because also the shark will come in and think that it's your weakness.
yes, yes.
So, yeah. Thank you for that question, Professor. Hello, hello. Nice name. Amoy ang hit na maasim. Oh, man. Interesting name. Okay. 7 kids. Yeah, as long as you're good looking, right,
Yes,
Otelia?
that's true.
Good looking, tall, look like,
It's the Filipino like tall, dark, and handsome.
yeah. As long as you're good looking, I think you'll be all right. You're still in the market. What will they I think what they'll say is, at least he's not what you call that can't have kids. It's proven and tested. He has 7 kids. And all are eldest. See, I want to be the one that baby mama. Hey, I'm telling you, it's like truth here too, right?
Yes,
They
it's the reality of being in the Philippines.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, let's go to our next question. Do you have any ideal guy? What would your ideal guy be like, Otelia? Do you have like, you're attracted to a tall guy,
Oh, I'm I already like said that it's a turn on for me if it has a tattoo
a
and
turn on tattoo, yeah, a
a
bird?
bearded guy. Oh, it's an ideal guy for me. I'm not into gifts, right? It's just that I want him to be like thoughtful, and I don't like a guy who really texts me 24 hours like, "What are you doing?" I'm not the kind of woman who says everything to the guy. But I want the ideal guy to like just tell me how his day has been and what did he do today. Just like that. I don't need you to tell me like, hey, I'm going out with my friends. Hey, I'm here now at the party. Hey, I'm like this. I'm not really into that. It's just like in a day, you just have to remember me. That's all that matters to me. And it's a bonus if you call me or if you if you talk to me.
Said tall, fair skin, beard, and glasses. Hotness. At our age, when you are single and have a kid, it's a package deal. Yes. Is
Yes,
it
many people say that to me nowadays. Like, your how do you say it in English? Like, I forgot the term. You're good because you already have a child. Because nowadays, most women have a very hard time
to have?
getting pregnant, and then they say to me that someday, if you can get married, at least you already have a son that will take care of you. They always say that to me because they say to me like, my friends would say that I think you will grow an old maid. And I say to them, why? Because they say you're already 34 and you don't have a husband yet. So I say to them, I am not in a rush, and if that guy comes at the right time, then it's okay. But if it's not, then I'm not the one who will like, hey, I need a husband, marry me now. I'm not that kind of woman. So it's okay to me if um I met the right man or not.
So you are a realistic, smart woman. That's what
Thank
Popeye
you.
said. Is there any cow crying in the background?
I think our neighbor are cutting grass.
I'm
It's
like
not a cow.
said I'm like bogo means maybe, not smart. All right. So, uh one of your ideal guy, would he be chubby or skinny?
Mm,
Which do you
I
prefer?
I don't have really a preference
Just choose
because
one.
oh my god, I'd rather choose skinny, but not too skinny.
All right. That's good. Okay. Do you like to have like a tall guy, or same height as yours?
I prefer a tall guy. I'm
Yes.
5'2", so I prefer a tall guy. But not too tall, like when we talk, it's I'm going to be like this to him, like all the time.
What about fluffy? Do you like fluffy dudes?
What's up? What's fluffy?
Sorry. Hey. So Popeye said I like bogo. I think I misunderstood. Bogo means the stupid one. I'm sorry. Huh. So bogo means buy one get one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Uh, we have this language. When you say bogo means you're not smart. Fluffy is chubby, right? Fluffy like Bam.
Oh,
Like chubby teddy bear, big teddy bear.
it's okay. But I not really too chubby. Like if I want to hug him, my hands won't meet anymore. It
Yeah.
I don't really have a preference whether you're skinny or chubby. It's the I'm not after also the physical appearance. It's the personality that matters to
It's
me.
all right. It's the personality. Hey, baby, you want to go out with me? Do you like that type of guy that approach you and say, "Hey, do you want to have dinner with me?" Or you like somebody that gives you flower first, give you a signal, wink here,
Uh,
wink that.
Maybe I'd like upfront guy. Like if he really likes me, you can tell me. I because I have a very hard time like when a guy gives me flowers, chocolates, I don't know what his real attention is to me. So I'd like if you really like me, you can just be upfront to me and say, "Hey, I like you. Would you like to go out on a date with me?" So that's the start of getting to know him.
All right, let's talk about love language. Five love languages. The five love languages would be word of affirmation. Do you like a guy that says I love you, you're so beautiful, even though you just woke up with all those monster looking and say, oh, whoa, you're so gorgeous. You like those kind of, language of love. Second is quality time. He would spend time with you, likes to spend time with you. Physical touch. Do you like to be touched? Hug or act
Yes,
of service. Service means you act of service. He does dishes sometimes. He do stuff for you like, hey baby, if on my birthday I want you to do chores for me, and he does it. The act of service and receiving gifts is so those top five, it always in a relationship, but there's all the top three that you could do it every day for your for somebody. So what would you like to have, the top three that you would like to have in
um, act of affirmation, physical touch, and the spending quality time.
okay, word of affirmation, right? Word of affirmation
Yes.
and then quality time. What's the second one again?
Uh, Physical touch.
Physical touch. Okay. So word of affirmation, quality time, and physical touch.
Because it will feel so nice if you woke up in the morning even though you don't look too pretty on yourself and someone says, "Hey, you look so pretty." It's like, "Oh, I am," but your hair was messy and all. It boosts a woman's confidence.
Professor doesn't take a bath because he have soap allergy. He just want to know you that, like his goat. See, all right. That's the top three again, everyone. Top three: word of affirmation, quality time, and physical touch. Most of the woman really likes the word of affirmation, right? Somebody that would say something nice to them, right?
Yes,
So that's your top three love languages, right? Okay, so and my next question is, if you find the one, Otelia, if you find the one and knock on your door. Oh no, before I will ask that, uh, let's say a situation. One situation is if there's a guy outside Philippines would ask you to marry him and live with him, would you give up your work and leave your son here in the Philippines and go with him, or would you rather find a guy that would want to live here in the Philippines?
I think it would be a very difficult situation, but I think we both need to talk about it really hard. I don't mind living in other countries uh, as long as how do you say, he will help me also have a job there, because I don't really like staying at home doing nothing. And I think if my son would understand it, I mean, I can assure my son that he can come visit me there, or I can go visit him here. And but I think we really need to talk about it so much, because I don't really mind living outside the Philippines, but it's a very hard decision.
Or take your son with you wherever you go. Yeah, that's what I did. Yes. All right. So there's one more question here. If a guy went out only 3 dates with you and on the third date he said I love you, how would you react?
uh, I think I would be flattered to know that he already loved me on our third date, but I would still want to know him more.
Or
It's
you'll
not
say,
like it's not like I it's not like I'm giving hints that I don't like him or love him, but I would prefer to know him more.
or you say, oh, really? Would you jump on a cliff for me? Would you treat me? Yes. Yeah. It's common when they said I love you, but maybe I love you, what does it mean? Maybe you could ask, return I mean, when the guy would say I love you, you can ask again, what is love for you? So you find what the level of love he's talking about, right? Maybe love
Yeah.
because he got goosebump when he sees you. All right. Right? I love you because he got, his heart beats so fast. So, depends on what type of love, right? So and you are right. You had to get to know with the person first. What if he's creepy, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes. So we really don't know, but we had to be a little bit smart to find out the real one and not, because if we get pulled again, it's crazy. I love you means I lost you. Some of the people does that too, right? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt. Do you know that song? No more. Wow. I'm not that old. I just heard it in the radio. Okay. So you are open to going out of the country and live, right? And live there for good, right?
Yes.
Yes. You're open as long as you guys will talk about it. All right. I'll tell you, my last question for you would be, if you find the one, the guy that you've been waiting for, that would love you as much as you loved him, what would you offer? And, how would you treat the man that you love? How would you treat him?
Well, I will try my best to give. No, no, no. I mean, rephrase that. I will. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I will try my best to be there for him, love him, take care of him, and maybe have. I can't promise anything. I can't just say, "Oh, I promise to do this to him," because what if I can't do that? But I will really try my best to be the one for him, like, so that he won't have regrets. Like, oh, I chose you, but you just did this to me, like this, like that. It's because I believe, for me, I am always a work in progress. I am trying really to be the best version of me I don't say I am a perfect woman for you, but I will try to be the
To work.
best for you.
Ah, that's awesome. You keep trying, right? That's a
Yes,
commitment. You had to work on it. It's not just we rely on the feeling. We just had to work on our relationship. Papa is asking, how old are you?
I'm 34.
34 years old, Papay. Hello, Heidel. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for those for staying with us and all those questions. Uh, Thank you also, Otelia, for the time and for sharing your story to us. It really, you know, get to know you more and inspire us that there's such a wonderful person that go through that life but still stands strong. He said, "Wow, you look younger."
Oh, thank you.
Said, best of luck, Otelia. You should really give a fluffy dudes a chance. Come on, Otelia. Fluffy.
I said already, I don't have really a preference. It's the personality that matters to me.
Yes. Thank you again to Otelia. I'm gonna drop you down and just say bye to everyone.
Hello again, and thank you for listening to my life story. I hope I was able to answer all your questions, and it's really nice to be here. So I hope you all have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Otelia.
Thank
Did you
you.
see that?
Even though the cow was crying.
Yeah. Yes. I really like how she thinks. Good luck on your search. Awesome
Thank you.
interview. All right. I'm gonna drop you down now. We're going to talk later. All right.
Thank you.
There you go, everyone. See, I told you there's a lot of beautiful women out there, and Otelia's one of those. So, if you guys haven't seen the interview series we have in this channel, please do. You'll be inspired, and it's if you're looking to of a perfect woman, there's no such thing as a perfect woman. There's always flaws that make them stronger and yeah, thank you everyone that is here, Popeye, everyone, Professor, and all of those people that shared. If you guys are still watching it after this live stream, thank you again. And hopefully, everyone, you come on and again. I'm not sure of tomorrow, but Thursday, I'm pretty sure I'm going to introduce Windy. Her name is Windy. I like the name Windy. uh, Again, everyone, thank you. And yes, Heidel, thank you again for dropping by. Remember, everyone, to get a hold of her if you have more questions. Info is in the video description. Thank you, FWA, for reminding me. And thank you, Popeye, as well. And what else? Uh, See you, everyone.